Oh, they should get me on this. They should get me on
Oh, lots of them. Yeah. And in fact, well, I realised that the guy at the back of Kelvin wasn't the one who was at the back first half, so yeah, 13.
Oh, give it, man! Leave it!
Come here, drink it.
I'll set you one on Friday.
Yeah, John, first win and first clean sheet as well of pre-season. It's good to get it, however it comes, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there are probably two positives. There was loads of positives. You know, you want to go and win games of football. I've said it from the very start. I've said to you a number of times. I said it a million times last year. Crikey, if I had a quid every time I said I want to go and win games of football, I'd be wealthy. Probably wouldn't be manager, to be honest. But yeah, no, there's loads of positives. It's a good. I said it in there. If we won 1-0 every weekend, we'd be very happy. You know. So yeah, no, there was a lot of good stuff. I thought it was a real good game actually. Quite enjoyed it. I said the good old-fashioned game of two halves. It was a game of 4 quarters almost. I thought we were poor first 20 minutes the first half, then we kind of built back into it in the second bit, started the second half really well, and then we let them back into the sort of latter half of the second half. And to be fair to them, I thought they were good. Gave us a really good game, and scoreline was maybe fair. I don't think they created too much, but then again I don't think we really created too many opportunities. I think it was a penalty, but it's a clean sheet. It's a clean sheet, so there's loads of good stuff, and it's our second game of pre-season. We've mixed the teams up again, and there's no excuses there, because I think everyone who played there today is more than worthy of playing on a Saturday in a league game. So 2 really competitive squads against a really good competitive Market Drayton side. So yeah, no, really enjoyed it.
The goal came from like the first big moment of quality. When Panther got the ball, I thought he was maybe going to shoot again like he did on Friday, but he slides a lovely ball into Reece, and that's where the foul comes from.
Yeah, I think it was 80. Who got brought down. But yeah, no, it's interesting, isn't it? You say there one per first sort of piece of real quality. I probably agree with you. I think we had moments where we showed spells where we brought together maybe 3 or 4 decent passes, got into some good areas, but it didn't quite sort of have that final, I guess, bit of quality, you know. And listen, I joked about it in the week about Pants' his goal. It came off his chin, his first touch, and then he brought it down. It came off his blooming knee today, and then he brought it down and played through. So sometimes you got to have a little bit of luck, and you got to have the bounce has to go your way. So yeah, no, to be honest with you, again, Pants did really well. He showed a load of energy for sort of half an hour, and there's a load of real standout sort of performances there. I think Fenton Green's going to be a really, really great signing for us. I'm so surprised that he's not had 1,000,001 clubs from higher up coming in for him, because the way he manages a game of football, it's brilliant, you know. And you've seen it from a lot of great Nantwich players in the past. I think he could certainly be one of those players. And for him and Joe Robbins in the second half, especially that first half hour, really dictated the tempo, controlled the game, and that's what they've got to do. Now the challenge for them is to start adding a little bit more in that final third. Who's going to add us an extra goal? Are we going to rely on your Ben Greenups, your Cal Saunders, your Paddy Jarrett's, your Byron, all these players that we've got, you can't just rely on them. You know, you've got to have goals from elsewhere, and I think those two can certainly do that. Joel can certainly do that. It was good to see Joel again. There's tenacious side to him. There's a load of stuff that he's going to get better with. He's another player that we're looking forward to going and developing this year, and they're the players that you want in this squad. Your Joe Robbins, young, Fenton Green, young, Joel Connolly, young, Ben Ocknell, young. God, I could go all day about these players that we want to go and progress, and I think we're well on our way to doing that. We've got a lot to learn, and that's not just the players, that's me, my staff, and we've got a lot of getting to know each other to do as well, which you forget about at times. But we brought in 7 or 8 new players there. It's a new squad, it's my squad, it's a squad that I've put together, and I'm really happy with it. I really am, and like I say, there was a load of positives, a load of negatives today, but you want those. You want those at this point in the season, because you don't want to go and win games 8 or 9-0, which you just don't learn anything from. You know, you go into the start of the season thinking you're going to go and win every single game. It's just not like that. You'd rather competitive games against good sides who want to go and beat you. Mark Drayton went to go and score towards the end. They went for it, and that's brilliant. You know, respect to him. And that's what you want, and that's where we're going to learn a lot more from.
Yeah, next game Friday night, Whitchurch, looking like a hot one again, and there's a bit of silverware on the line as well.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. First piece of silverware for me personally. That'd be really nice. But no, again, there's a load of stuff that we're going to try and work on and try and get out of it. It's a process this pre-season. We've planned it out. We've probably planned it out too much, but that's the way I am. You know, we look at things in the finer details. It's all about 1%. How many can you get over the course of a season? And we look at pre-season just as importantly as the actual season itself. So it's an opportunity again for us to go and look at some players, look at the way that we play, tweak things, learn things, develop things, get players the much needed game time and the miles in the legs. And yeah, again, we've come out of today with a couple of little knocks there, but you're going to get that in pre-season, but nothing major, so I'm delighted. And we've come out with a load of learns, which is, again, delighted with.
Yeah, just quickly on the cup draws that we got on Friday. Burscough or Charnock Richard at home in the FA Cup, and then a nice trip to Yorkshire, Ossett United in the FA Trophy.
Yeah, looking forward to him. And I said it to you in the pre-season conversation. We've already got further in the FA Cup than last year, but we've got to look at little goals like that. You've got to take each game as it comes, but we want to go as far as we can, you know, and really competitive games, something that we really wanted. A home draw as well, which is lovely as well. So we'll try and get out to go and watch those teams, get a good idea of how they play, how we prepare against them. We'll take them deadly, deadly serious. They're arguably the biggest games of the season, and they come straight away. So yeah, and it sets you up, doesn't it? You always say you don't win the league in the first 6 games of the season, but you certainly set yourself up. And that FA Cup game, the trophy game, they're the 2 games that you really want to go and win, because they do set you on well, especially for the club as well. There's a lot of stuff that lies with those. So yeah, we're looking forward to them. I think they're really great games, and yeah, I'm hopeful that we can put a good squad together, learn a load through pre-season and be ready to go and beat them.